Hi everyone, hope everything's been good. Nigel here from nigelchua.com. And today I want to share with you how to get your first paying client. But before we get to how you get your first paying client, let me first tell you how I got my first paying client. So back then, when I just started off my previous physiotherapy hand therapy practice, I was still practicing then. And in the beginning, when I started, and I didn't have a business degree, I didn't have a marketing degree. I was a hand therapist, right? So when I started a business, I did everything I thought off to get clients. I would message my friends and my family, my church mates, everybody, and then I would Facebook message them, and I approach all our neighbors and just tell them, if you know anyone, you refer them to me. Now looking back, basically I spam them all. And I did the same for a couple of weeks until one day I had my first aha moment, and one of the fondest aha moments that I have. Well, the good thing is that I'm fairly direct, and thick skin, a bit dumb sometimes. And I wondered, since myself, I'm a hand therapist, and my wife is a physiotherapist, since we serve orthopedic clients, could it be that our best referral source would be orthopedic surgeons? I mean, if we treat orthopedic patients, they treat orthopedic patients, therefore, orthopedic surgeons can refer to us, right? Okay. So, as our first clinic was near a hospital, I remember I was in Joo Chiat. So I went and knocked on the doors to meet orthopedic surgeons there. And looking back, sometimes I'm a bit embarrassed to realize how unprepared I was, because you know why? The doctors welcomed me into their office, and I'll sit down beside them and tell them about our services. Then the doctor said, "Sure, Nigel, give me your referral pad." Then I'm like, "What the fuck? What the fuck? What the question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?" And he must have seen my face, my dumb look face. And he took an example. He toyed out and said, "Nigel, this is a referral pad. Print the same thing with your logo on it and what you can do, and bring it back to me." So thank you, doctor. You will never be forgotten, and I'm always forever grateful for you for teaching me that. Thank you. With that example, I went back home. I reverse engineered it. I wrote down what we could do, what we're really good at, our contact number on the referral pad. I print out in pads of 100 pages, 200 pages then, and then I went back to them. And when I go back to the same doctor, he was waiting for me. He said, "Nigel, thank you for giving me your referral pad." Within that week itself, he gave me 2 clients, paying clients. And that's the story of me getting my first paying client back in 2011 when I first had my first clinic. Thank you, Dr. Rasmus. I appreciate you very much. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of how to get your first paying client. So it's very important. It's a very important rite of passage for any newbies, any new entrepreneurs, any new business owners getting your first paying client, because it proves that someone is willing to pay for your services or your products, and it takes you one step closer to your business dreams. Okay. And most of the time, what scares newbies and new entrepreneurs, it's because it's a new thing, it's novel, right? The idea of, I have to approach people, I have to ask them to pick my service, and then I got to ask them to pay me. It can be overwhelming, but it's doable. It's a tactical, strategic thing, and it will get you closer towards your dream. So as I go into the steps, I have the 3-step process. First, I'm going to assume that you are good at your craft, that you know what you're doing, and that you don't need supervision from another person or whatever. If you're not good enough yet, please continue to get more experience. If you're picking up something entirely new, it makes sense for you to go out for courses, certificates, and get hands-on job training first to build up your skill and your experience, right? So I have only have a 3-step process which I show over here, right? So step number 1, it starts off with you crafting a very clearly communicated package, right? Basically, it's what you do well, what's the benefit of them. One of the mistakes that we do is that we throw in 100 things that we can do. And the problem with that is that it overwhelms people. It's like going to a restaurant or going to a restaurant. Let's say, use an example, going to a restaurant and the owner said, I can do 100 different stuff here. Then I'll be like, you said 100 different menu items here. Are you sure you're competent at doing 100 well? So it gives, when you can do everything under the sun, people will think that like you're a jack of all trades, right? So choose 2 or 3 of your best packages that gives you the highest profit margins and gives the clients two, 3 different options. Okay, so have an idea what type of clients you want to work with. So for me, it's very obvious. I'm in physical therapy. I'm a hand therapist. My wife is a physical therapist, and we specifically treat people with orthopedic conditions. Bone, muscle, joint pains. So when I communicate, it's very clear who my clients are. They are people who hurt their neck, hurt their back, hurt their ankle, hurt their knee. They have some pains, right? So that is my target market. If you are a massage therapist, you may be offering massage sessions of maybe 30, 60, 90 minutes. If you're a web designer, you're going to offer web services, web design services, or web revamp services, right? Etc. Etc. So you got to be very clear about what you can deliver, what's the service packages or the product packages that you can offer. Okay, maximum 3. Okay, get very clear on it. You might take some time for you to prepare these packages, but what happens is that when you make it so clear, it makes it very easy for your clients to see at a glance what they can purchase from you. It just makes the buying decision easier. So instead of choosing over 100 menu items, they have to choose between 3, and these 3, they choose the closest that serves them or based on their needs. Also, when you have 3 items, that makes you look very specialized, and it makes you look very professional as well. So that's why, number 1, package your service offers very, very clearly. Do up to 3 things very well. Make sure there's margins and profits there. Okay, that's step number 1. Step number 2, I take a very soft approach. So what I tend to do is I tend to do soft launch and beta testers, sorry. So once you got your packages ready, next what you got to do an offer. And I ease myself into sales, right? Is there by doing a soft launch. So what I'll do is that I will make an offer to beta testers or early users to get a special price before I launch it into full public for the full price. So for example, say if I'm a new massage therapist, what I'm going to offer is that I can offer a one-time trial of 30 minutes, totally free, no strings attached, no hard selling, for entirely new clients who have never experienced my services before. If you like it, join my list, join my service. Or you can be, I can have a room of, I can have up to 5 new clients who will forever get a 25% discount because they are my first batch of people who believe in me. Say, for example, if I offer a massage for $100 and I'm launching a new service, I can offer them a forever $75, $80 because they believe in me first. Forever, they'll be grandfathered in. You can do this as a web designer, you can do it as a massage therapist, as a physical therapist, you can all do it as a coach, as a consultant, just remember to limit your fixed number of beta testers or beta users, not more than 5. 3 will be sweet actually. And of course, set the offer very firmly. Okay, either a discount forever or a long-term discount or free for X amount of time. Okay, you can't give for free forever. Okay, you have to be a certain limit. So I recommend 3 to 5 beta testers and set the fixed price of say 20, 15, 20, 25% off forever. Okay. And then once you have this offer, go to your social media channel, go to your messaging channels like WhatsApp, make shout out saying that, hey, I'm going to work with 3 to 5 people at this price point before I put the price up to full price. And I would like for you to be one of my early users or beta testers. Once you are a beta tester, you will forever be at the beta tester price. That means that because I'm full gratitude of what support you have given to me when I started off. And then what will happen? 4 things will happen as you offer this soft launch, offer this beta testing. Number 1, you'll get some or a lot of rejections and ignores. Number 2, some inquiries will return to nothing. Some inquiries who will take up your beta testing offer. And if you have 3, 4, 5 slots, it may be filled up. Number 4, some inquiries that may be able to miss your soft launch or miss your beta testing slot and then become full private paying clients. There's only 4 outcomes there. Your job is then to serve these beta testers and people who become your private clients, right? And there you go. You already get either 3 to 5 discounted clients who are your beta testers and people who miss your beta testing and become full paying clients. So on one hand, you can have 3, 4, 5 beta testers, beta clients, new clients, and you can have more than X amount of full paying clients already from the soft launch, and then do that for all your existing network, your family, your friends, right? Of course, please do a good job. Nothing beats doing a good job. When you do a good job, people will refer, right? And then step number 3 is when once you're comfortable with your routine already, you need to continue asking for referrals. Ask people who love what you do. Ask your current client, existing clients. Say, hey, Mr. So-and-so, Miss So-and-so, how do you like my service? If you're enjoying my services, enjoying my products, can you consider directing or referring someone that you know who will benefit from my service? Okay, it can be a simple text, it can be an email, it can be a chat in person over the phone. So chances are, if people are already happy with your services, around 5 to 20% of the time, they will refer their friends, colleagues, and family to you. Really. And then that's why you start and keep growing and growing. And that's how you can get your first paying client. One thing to note is that once you get your first client, it will be a big confidence boost to you. You'll be like, oh my gosh, it works. It worked. It worked. Oh my gosh. And then take that confidence, and then you can go on to get your client number 2, client number 3, client number 5, client number 10, client number 50, client number 100, and you go on. And like from 2008, when I first my first private paying client until today, I've grown more than thousands of new clients. And I wouldn't have thought about it then, right? But now I look back, I'm like, yeah, it's a natural progression. Today, we aim for 1 new client. Tomorrow, you might be aiming for 1 new client every other day, then be 1 new client every day, and you keep growing. Remember, you got business dreams, right? You want to grow your income, and to make that happen, you got to start with getting your first paying client. So that's all I have for you today. Anything, just message me down below. Subscribe to my channel. Take care. Bye.